There are so many great ways to start the day. A workout, a cup of coffee, some meditation, maybe watching the morning mix. But how about a little creativity and inspiration? That is what Creative Mornings is all about. It is a global movement across nearly 250 cities in 70 countries, including right here in Grand Rapids. Derek Moore, he is the local host. Derek, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely, good to be back.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about Creative Mornings and this movement, this worldwide movement and what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of got an ethos of everybody is creative and everybody is welcome, and it's a really good message to be spreading right now. And so it's a great thing to get involved with locally. Most cities, like you mentioned, there's so many cities that have chapters, and for Grand Rapids to be one of them, it's like very special for us. So yeah, we try to put on these like great little events once a month, and maybe even start breaking into a few more upcoming this summer. There's lots of things in the works. So yeah, there's a chance that there's lots of ways to get creative in the morning.
I love that. So let's talk about what these mornings look like. It's once a month, but how does it flow?
Well, you come in around like 8:30-ish, everyone's a little groggy, but there's free coffee.
Right?
So you come in, we're working on getting some breakfast now too, so you can get like a scone, some coffee. There's all these other creatives, usually about 100 people are showing up and everyone's all waking up, so you're not getting bombarded, you're just kind of coming up with everyone else, and then you get a chance to talk for a bit and then sit and listen to somebody talk, and then there's like little presentations in between. It's like an hour and a half of just kind of a nice little like extra splurge of creativity or excitement into your morning.
I love that. Okay, but you say this, is this only for people, creatives who work in that field?
Well, that's kind of the real goal of it all, is that everybody is creative, right? So like you might feel like you're not, it's one of the things I hear the most of kind of like, oh, I'm not really a creative person. It's like, well, everybody is. As much as you might think you're not, you'll go in, you'll take something out of it. You'll hear about a business owner that like pushed through something. You'll hear about like somebody that was a little bit nimble in their ideas and had to try to do a few routes that didn't really go, and like, yeah, everyone's creative really deep down.
I love that, and I think that should be the messaging behind it all, that we are all creative and we can all benefit from this, from learning people's experiences,
totally,
right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the next event, when it's coming up and what people can expect.
Absolutely. The tickets just went live like an hour ago.
Okay.
So if today is Friday, we just put our tickets out for May, and it will be May 20th or May 16th. It's coming up this next Friday, and it's Allison Gowinski from Happy People Hike is going to be speaking. We'll be down in Godfrey Hollow, if everyone knows like the Godfrey and Hall area. Really, really nice location. We can fit like more than 100 people. We usually get a little bit limited, but this has lots of space. We have Sweet Batches that's going to be bringing in some breakfast, and that's got a lot of vegan options too, if you've got any kind of dietary restrictions. Last Mile is going to be doing our coffee again, and it's going to be a really fun like start to the spring, start to the summer. It's going to be the first one where it's really, really bright, lots of good colors. Might even be able to open up the garage door, and really let some natural air in. It's going to be a good way to kind of get the season rolling.
I love that. And again, this is completely free.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like 100% free. You register for an account, you get your emails of who the speaker is and where it's going to be, and that's the only emails that we send.
Yeah, so a great networking opportunity, a great place to learn more, a great place to get a cup of coffee and ease into your day. What are other ways people can get involved? You guys are looking for sponsorships. Right?
We have like a rotating team of people. It's just all volunteer driven. So there's always somebody that's coming in, somebody that's coming out. We have openings that pop up here and there. But a big one is sponsorships. We want to start making these a little bit bigger, a little bit more accessible, maybe doing them in more places. And so in order to do that, we're going to start introducing like some tiers so that someone can cover the whole event, and we can have a few more people come in, and there can be maybe some giveaway bags at some point. There can be more that comes with just like getting the talk and getting some food. There can be little like things to take home and things to remember that like nice little morning by,
Okay.
And it's also a nice way for local businesses to get involved as well, because who doesn't want to help out a little like volunteer creative cause,
Absolutely.
It's all like kind of every little bit will be going into something more, because we do not pay the speakers, we don't pay the staff. It's all going to go back into the community and enjoyment and that sort of thing.
I love that. So if people want to learn more about the next event, about becoming a sponsor perhaps, what do they need to do?
They can get in touch with Grand Rapids at creativemornings.com. That'll be the main email. We also have an Instagram account that's very active. You can also, if you just know myself or Lydia or anyone else that's on the Creative Mornings team, there's so many that are just known around the city. If you just like a slight inquiry, they'll absolutely know how to like point you into the right direction. But yeah, there's lots of different ways to get that kind of involvement.
Okay, perfect. And we can go to the website as well. There you go, creativemornings.com, and you can click on cities right at the top. It's super easy to find Grand Rapids, but then you'll see all the other places where this is happening. It's a very cool thing. Next one coming up, Friday, May 16th at Godfrey Hollow, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. You don't even have to be a morning person. They have coffee there for you. Be a part of this community, learn more, and help support creatives, because all of us are those. We'll be right back.